Hey, welcome to DIY by Dad, and today's project is to make an oversized graduation cap for my daughter's car. Graduation this year is social distancing, and we're graduating in a parking lot, and we pull up to the podium to be able to receive the award. So I want to do a little extra for the car to make it really pop for her. So make sure and like and subscribe this video to learn and watch other exciting stuff going on. So we've doing the car. We're also doing a special cake for her. So we ordered a cake from a baker, and she said, "What would you like the cake to say?" And I said, "I did not know that cakes could talk." So video wouldn't be appropriate without a silly dad joke in there. So make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get to work. Okay, what we've got here, we've got two different pieces of wood, same exact sizes, and they're going to be the top and the bottom part of the neck of the graduation hat. So what we're going to do first, we've already established the center point, 2 X's, and we have the center point there. We're going to tack nail these two together, so we can make sure we cut them exactly the same. And then I've got a piece of wood here with a center point, and we're just going to put a pencil on the edge and make the circle around to give us our perfect circumference. We've got that, and we will just follow this around. What we're going to do next, we're going to make the center point a pivot point for our saw. We're going to set that in a hole there so it flows freely. Set this in my work table smoothly, and so we can use the jigsaw to make that kind of circle cut. And there we go, 2 perfect circles to match. Okay, so what I've got here, I've got 2x4s that are cut 10.5 inches long. So we got a 1/2 inch bottom and a 1/2 inch top. So the bottom of the graduation hat is going to be 11.5 inches tall. So what we've got here, the 2x4s are just sitting on the bottom template. We're going to set the top or the bottom, either way, on the 2x4s. Put a little bit of glue on them. You just want to line up these 2x4s, the edges of the 2x4s on the exterior perimeter of this wood up here. So what we're going to do, we're going to work our way around here. The bottom 2x4s are not attached yet. So we're going to work our way around the top, nail that in there, and then we're going to unscrew it, and then we're going to take it away and flip it on the other side. That's what we've got so far. We've got our disc built, the base of the cap. So what we've got here, we've got cardboard that I've already cut to the right height for the perimeter. So what we're going to do here is just use a staple gun. And just work our way around, securing the cardboard as we go. Okay, so that was a 8-foot long piece of cardboard. Took around an 18-inch diameter, and we just had about 3 feet left. So it takes about 5 foot of material to go around that. And so now we've got the base for the graduation cap. Now let's start working on the top. Okay, now onto the graduation hat. So what we've got here, we've got 2 pieces of 1/2 inch plywood. We went ahead and put with a router bit a groove right there on each one of them. And so when you put them together, you have a nice little V right there. And so we are going to put LED lights around the perimeter, and with that groove right there, it gives a great resting place to be able to do so. So we're going to laminate these two pieces together. Again, 36 inches by 36 inches. Just glue them up and nail them. Okay, so we've got the graduation hat top put on there. We've got two pieces of 1/2-inch plywood laminated together with the groove for the lights. Every graduation hat I've ever seen has a nice little nub right there in the center the tassel wraps around. So what we did, we got 2.5-inch hole saw, just some stock 3/4-inch plywood. We just drilled those in there, laminated them together, and we're gonna attach that right there in the center. So to get power up to the lights, I'm also going to drill a hole through this, and this will just cover that right there. And then we'll put a pivot point, swing that out, get electricity to your wires, and then you can always just put that right back on there. Okay, so we got the cap top done, we've got the base done, now it's to put them together. So I put a line at 8.5 inches from every side of it, and then we're going to set our base in there to make sure it's about the right size. We can see about 1/4 inch onto the pencil line everywhere. So what we're going to do, we're going to lift this up, apply some glue, and we will tack nail this on to keep it in place, and then we'll flip it over and screw it to make sure it is fully attached, and we will go from there. Okay, then our top part for the ball on top of the hat is prepared. I rounded off the edges, and we will attach that right there and then just paint it up, and we should be good to go. Okay, so the hat is basically built. We mounted it on a piece of 1/2-inch plywood, and it is sitting on top of the luggage racks. Just put some 3/4-inch plywood as cleats to hold it on the racks going forward and backwards. The hat itself weighs about 50 pounds, so the weight of itself holds in generally the right spot. Right up here, we've got the groove that we put in the two pieces of plywood. We've got 2 laps of those LED lights secured in there. So the lights we have down in the center of the hole, and there's a USB cord that's just going and plugging into the vehicle. So pretty straightforward. The tassel is just a lot of yarn that's gathered up to make that wrapped around that ball on the top of the hat. So thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe to follow us and see what upcoming builds we have going on. And I appreciate you watching. Have a great day.